Tolerance, ladies and gentlemen, is not reserved and is not inclusive to just one religion or one ideology. If you are the leader of this nation and the free world, then you can't be inconsistent in tolerating the building of a mosque under the guise of freedom of religion and then admonish a rogue pastor whom most Americans disagree with for exercising his freedom of speech. Do not ask us, do not ask me, the 9/11 family members, to continue to be tolerant of those who demonstrate selfish and self-serving behaviors and attitudes. Imam Abdul Rauf is quoted as saying this week that if we don't do this right, the moving of the mosque, anger will explode in the Muslim world. Well, Imam, anger is exploding in America too. He stated that if this situation is not handled correctly, it could become something very dangerous indeed. Does that sound like tolerance to you? It actually sounds more like a threat. Mr. Rao, if I'm mispronouncing it, I apologize, but then maybe not. Americans do not like to be threatened. Last I looked up the word tolerance. It meant the fair, objective, and permissive attitude towards those whose opinions, practices, race, religion, nationality, etc. differ from one's own. Freedom from bigotry. Tolerance is not reserved, nor should it be parceled out to those that use the excuse of building a cultural center when what they are erecting is a rabat. A rabat, I'm going to tell you what this is. A rabat was typically raised in the midst of the conquered infidels as a symbol of triumph and superiority. Well, not one person that died in those buildings was an infidel, and not one of those hijackers was superior to any FDNY or NYPD. Mr. Abdul Rauf, if you are serious in your quest to be a bridge builder and want to truly showcase your American values, then this is your moment to espouse the tolerance that you preach to us on a continuum. If the director of the Cordoba Initiative is correct in his analysis that this scenario can become bigger than the Danish cartoon crisis, if that is indeed the case, then you, Mr. Rauf, and your cohorts will own the actions and the consequences for the mandate that you deem necessary to fulfill.